Have you ever been in that spot where a surprise bill hits, your bank balance is looking thin, and you're wondering if there's anyone out there who will just say yes without making you jump through hoops? It's a scary feeling, especially when you're living on a fixed income or watching every penny in retirement. You see an app like Brigit promising instant cash advances and you think, is this the answer? Do they really approve everyone, or is this just another door that's going to slam in my face? Listen to me, because we need to get real about your money. The short answer, the Susie truth, is no. Brigit does not approve everyone. And honestly, you should be grateful they don't. I know that's hard to hear when you need the cash, but a company that hands out money to anyone with a pulse is a company that is usually predatory, and that is a road you do not want to walk down. Brigit is what we call a cash advance app. They aren't looking at your FICO score. They don't care if your credit is in the basement. But they do care deeply about your cash flow. They use a proprietary Brigit Score that ranges from 0 to 100. If you want that cash advance, you generally need a score of 40 to 100. They are looking at your banking habits. They want to see that you have a consistent primary checking account that has been active for at least 60 days. They want to see a balance that stays above 0. If you are constantly bouncing checks or your account is sitting at a negative balance today, they are going to say no. But here is the big hurdle for many of you who are retired, the income requirement. Brigit wants to see at least 3 recurring deposits from the same employer or source. Now, they do accept Social Security and disability payments, which is good news. However, those deposits usually need to be of a certain size, often around $400 or more, to qualify for the higher advance amounts. If your income is sporadic or if you're pulling small, irregular amounts from various investments, their algorithm might flag you as too risky. Why does this matter? Because fear makes us do impulsive things. When you're afraid you can't cover a utility bill, you start looking for the easy yes. But easy yes in the financial world usually come with hard consequences. Brigit has a free tier for budgeting, but if you want those advances, you're looking at a monthly subscription fee. For some of you, that $9.99 a month is a lot of money. If you're only borrowing $50 to get to the end of the month, that subscription fee is essentially a massive interest rate. If Brigit denies you, do not take it personally. Take it as a giant red flag from the universe telling you that your cash flow is out of balance. If an algorithm decides you don't have enough buffer to pay back a small advance, then you are living way too close to the edge. So, what is the actionable takeaway here? First, if you're going to apply, make sure your bank account has been clean for 60 days. No overdrafts. No NSF fees. Second, ensure your Social Security or pension is depositing into that specific account like clockwork. But most importantly, I want you to ask yourself, why do I need Brigit? If you are retired and you are looking for a payday advance, we have a bigger problem than an app approval. We need to look at your must-pay expenses versus your desire expenses. You must have an emergency fund, even if it's just $500, so you never have to wonder if an app will approve you. You should be your own bank. Don't go chasing apps that promise everyone is approved. They are usually traps. Use Brigit for its tools if you must, but work every single day toward the goal of never needing an advance again. Because the only approval that truly matters is the one you give yourself when you look at your bank account and know you are safe, sound, and secure. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.